By day, 24-year-old Chris Coates is a postal worker, delivering mail to the 64130 zip code. At night, this mild-mannered mailman transforms into Superfan Chris. A Royal season ticket holder since 2003, Superfan Chris has only missed 3 home games for his high school graduation. His favorite player is David DeJesus.
I realize he may get traded, and that's terrible to see. But the ball club does have to get better.
Superfan Chris can't fly, but he can drive. When the Royals are on the road, Chris is behind the wheel.
Originally, it was to see all the stadiums. You know, everybody says they want to see the stadiums. And at some point in their life, some people don't ever get a chance to do it. They get married, the wife says, no, you're not doing this. So as long as I'm single and I can do the things I can do, I'm happy to do it.
Superfan Chris has been to 25 of the 30 big league ballparks. The post office gives him 4 weeks of vacation each year, which he uses for the longer road trips.
Working for the post office in the wintertime, when they're shorthanded, I take up all the overtime I can get. I do the best I can saving up the money, and come time for vacation time, I'm set.
Chris says his 2005 Honda Civic had 13,000 miles when he bought it 4 years ago. Now it's up over 80. His longest trip was in April.
They didn't do me any favors in the schedule making, so I had to go up to Detroit and then to Minnesota and back to Toronto and then all the way back home. It was zig-zagging all over the country basically for that one road trip.
So where does a superfan sleep when he's crisscrossing the country?
Honestly, in the car. It is the cheapest place. I know it sounds bad, but saving 50, 60 bucks a night really helps me to be able to afford another trip.
When he flies, Chris will sleep in airports. One time in San Francisco, he slept on a Metro bus. At least he tried.
They had Metro service all night long, and the lady said, you could sleep on here all night long for like $1.50. And there was a fight on the bus.
Sometimes fans offer him a place to stay while he's in town. Sometimes they don't.
There are a lot of people who think I'm nuts. They will come up to me and shake my hand just because they've never seen any Royals fans like this on the road. It's really kind of amazing.
Superfan Chris travels alone, but one of these days he wouldn't mind sharing his adventures with a lady.
Relationship wouldn't be bad. She's got to understand, though, this is the gig I've got. And so, you know, a lot of people come up, take pictures. You know, you cannot be jealous. You know, you can't be mad at what you see.
So why does he do it? Why does a mailman invest so much time, money, and effort into following a team that hasn't reached the playoffs since the year he was born?
You hope they get back to where they were in the 80s and the 90s. But even still, it's great to have Major League Baseball in your city. You've got to support this team, no matter what. It's kind of like marriage, you know? You're going to have your ups and downs, but you still got to stick with it. And, you know, in the long run, you know, when they do win, you'll feel great, and, you know, it'll be a good time.
Jason Lamb, Fox 4 Sports.